Welcome back to my channel. I'm Brandon. This is the InScentive Collection, and today we are looking at Games Sissa. Games Sissa from the Mini Discovery Kit. It's been rough. Not gonna lie to you. So hopefully we got something that'll get it done. And I'm still not getting any luck on this autofocus. It's crazy. You're just gonna have to assume I'm telling the truth. So we're gonna go ahead and unsheathe this thing. And there it is. Another clear fragrance. All right, so we're gonna have to get this one into spirit. I think, yeah, there's something on that side. So we're gonna go ahead and get this on the back. You know, everything about these things, from the box to the atomizer to the coloring to the small details like the chamfered edges and stuff, very impressive. It's just the smells have not been doing it for me. All right, there you got vanilla, sweet, aromatic, musky, Lactonic, amber, balsamic, powdery, woodsy, warm spice. In the top notes, you got sesame, cormain, Albarata, musk, mallow. In the middle notes, you got milk, tonka bean, jasmine, sambac. In the base, you got Madagascar, vanilla, musk, and labdanum. I smell the vanilla. Right, it's definitely a very strong vanilla scent. Definitely leaning more feminine. It's got kind of a sour nature to it, kind of like curdled milk. It's not like a straight up. I thought this was going to be more on the creamy side of milk, but it's more on like the sour side, and that's not a bad thing. It's just, I'm just describing it. It doesn't necessarily make them smell bad. Keep in mind, these are supposed to be wearable. It's not doing a whole lot. A lot of these mind game fragrances are they're kind of linear, for the most part. Yeah. It's a fragrance that is very sweet. It's very, honestly, I can't imagine anybody wanting to smell like this. I can't imagine this being, I mean, yeah, it's a niche fragrance. So there's that. It's not mass appealing. So it's good if you're looking for something that smells a little different. You know, the thing about niche fragrances to me, like you can be designer, mass appealing. You can be linear, simple. You can also be niche and experimental. But if you're going to be experimental, you need to be adventurous. Like, you need to take people on a wild journey, you know, where it's left, right, up, down. Where's this going to land? In my opinion, this fragrance is niche, but there's no wild ride to it. And in my opinion, like, that's 70% of the reason why I'm buying something that's not mass appealing. Like, the reason why I'm buying this non-mass appealing fragrance is because it's going to take me on this wild ride. And where it settles, I have no idea. And then after that, like, once you spray it and you already know where it's going to take you, it's at that point appreciating how it changes over time. That's, in my opinion. I think this fragrance is interesting. Yeah. So, what do you guys think? Have you tried Sissa? Have you tried Sissa? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you defer with my opinion on niche fragrances as far as like what the itch that they're supposed to scratch? I'm very curious. Yeah. One thing I know for sure, YouTube's making some excellent recommendations right now. Why don't you go ahead and check them out? Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.